I'ma call it my version of story time. What had happened was...
I want to rock with you.
I wanna rock with you.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Rock with Ryan. This is going to be an entirely, completely different episode. It's going to be part of a series called What Had Happened Was. Yes, it's a spin-off of Story Time. I know a lot of you out there are familiar with Story Time. Well, I don't really like the title Story Time. I'm going to call it my version of Story Time. What had happened was, because everybody's had a what had happened was story. So this is going to be a story about the time Mom tried to get me arrested when I was 5. Yes, I'm 5 years old. My mom trying to get me locked up. Let me give you a background on like how it happened. All right, so it's 1989, 1990. I probably was like 5 years old. So I walked with my mom to go cash a check. And then after cashing the check, she needed to run some errands. I, walked with her to run some errands, and we ended up running past a store called Ames. I'm not sure if any of you remember that store, but it's closed down obviously, but it was like a Walmart or like Target of that time. They sold like pretty much a little bit of everything. Walked into Ames. She's picking up, some items and putting them in the cart. I'm 5, so I'm not in the cart. I'm just kind of walking behind her. So she's walking down some aisles, putting stuff in the cart, and we get down this one particular aisle, which was the party aisle, which they sold like party stuff like balloons and streamers and all types of party stuff. So we're walking down this aisle. I'm not sure we were on our way to, but we walked down this aisle, and midway down the aisle, she sees an old friend. I'm not sure whether it was from like work or church or whatever, but she sees this friend and they start talking. So they're talking, and I'm like this goody two-shoes kid, like I'm just kind of standing there, not saying anything, not interrupting. Like normal kids, kind of ghetto, like ma. I'm just sitting there, just kind of chilling, because I'm just a perfect kid. She's engaged in this conversation, and after about maybe 3 minutes of them engaging in the conversation, I'm essentially bored. So I look down, and on the bottom of one of the racks was a bag of balloons, and it was open. So I look at the bag of balloons, and I see this red balloon, and I'm like so intrigued about this red balloon. I'm like, I want it. I don't know why I want it. I just want this red balloon. I'm not sure what came over me. I got down on one knee to tie my shoe, and I reached my hand into the bag, and I grabbed the red balloon, and I put it in my pocket real quick. So they're like in this conversation so heavy, they don't even know what's going on. So I put the balloon in my pocket, I finish tying my shoe, and I stand up real quick. And they keep talking for like another 2 or 3 more minutes. So they start wrapping up the conversation. So my mom's walking around the store and getting some more items. We get into the checkout counter, and the guy starts ringing her up, putting all her stuff in the bags and whatnot. And we're done with checkout. So we're on our way out of the doors. So now we're out of the store, and we're literally like maybe 2 stores down from where the store was. And I pull out this red balloon. So my mom looks at it, and I didn't think much of it. She didn't say anything, so I'm like, okay, cool. So I take the balloon, I put it to my mouth, and I start to blow the balloon up. She looks at me, and then she doesn't pay like any attention to what's going on, but then she looks at me again for the second time, and she sees me blowing up this balloon. She asks me, where'd you get the balloon from? Now, obviously, I know that I'm wrong, so I'm just like, nowhere. And she's like, no, where did you get the balloon from? I said, I don't know. I know where I got it from, but I'm just trying to pretend like I don't know what had happened, but I know what had happened. So I'm like, I don't know. She asked me again, she says, Ryan, I really need you to be honest. I need you to tell me the truth. You won't be in trouble. You will not be in trouble. I just need for you to tell me the truth. So I told her, I was in the store and I saw this red balloon in the bag, so I took it. She goes off. Like, she just told me she would not go off, and now this woman is going off, and she's losing it. Not in like a cursing or like I'm about to hit you type of way, but she was just expressing how disappointed she was. I felt bad. I felt horrible. And she's going off on me. So we're still walking while she's going off, and then she says, you know what? Follow me. So she turns around and goes back in the direction of the store. Okay, now I don't know what is going on. Now I'm just like, what is about to pop in. So she walks back in the store. You know, like how at Walmart they have like the security person kind of standing there, like the make sure nobody's stealing or whatever. So there's a guy dressed in all black and he's standing at the front entrance. So we walk back in the store, the guy's standing there, and my mom tells me to tell him what I had just done. So now I am completely terrified. I have to tell this guy what I just did, and I don't know what's going to happen. I told the security guy, I was in your store and I saw a balloon in the bag. The bag was open, so I took a balloon. So the guy's like, all right, well, don't let it happen again. That wasn't good enough for my mother. No, that was not good enough for my mother. My mother wanted to see results, because the number one thing she said to me when she found out I took the balloon was, she said, I don't raise thieves. And she said that repeatedly. So I knew how serious it was because she said it over and over and over again. I don't raise thieves. I told this guy what had happened, and the guy's like, all right, well, it's a balloon, so I mean, it's all good. Y'all go on your way, just don't let it happen again. My mother says, no, I need for you to take him because I don't raise thieves. So the guy's like, well, I can't really take him in because, I mean, the dude is 5. I mean, what I'm gonna do, like get his fingerprints or something? The guy's like, you know, ma'am, I understand what you're saying, but it's okay. My mom says, I need for you to call the police. I'm 5, y'all. Like, I'm 5. She insists in telling the security guy, I need you to call the police. So what does the guy do? The guy does it. Obviously at that time there's no cell phones or pagers, so he walks in the back. So he calls the popo. So now the popo are on their way. So literally it's like maybe 3 minutes, which felt like eternity. A cop arrives, and guys, I am terrified. Like, I'm already crying because I had to tell the security guy what I had done. And now there's a cop with a badge and a gun. I mean, he's walking towards me, and I'm losing it. So my mom tells me to tell the cop what I did, just like I told the security guy. I told the cop the truth. The cop's response was the same as the security guard's response. Look, just let it go, like it's all good, it's just a balloon, man. My mom is still insisting on having me arrested. Guys, I'm in my mind screaming like, woman, what are you doing? Like, woman, you trying to destroy my life. I mean, I'm thinking about not seeing my family. I'm thinking about not spending time to play outside. Like, I'm thinking my life is over because I'm about to be arrested at 5. My mom is going back and forth with the cop, and I hear her whisper very silently, don't lock him up. So I'm just like, I'm losing it. I don't know what to believe, what's the truth, what is not. In the end, the cop doesn't lock me up. They let me go. I leave the store, and my mom just really drives home the fact that she did not like me stealing, and she did not like me not telling truth the first time when she asked me. What I learned at that moment that changed the trajectory of my entire life was don't steal and don't lie. And I stand true to that till this day. Don't steal and always give the truth. Always tell the truth. Don't try to use a lie to cover a lie. Don't try to make excuses to justify what you did. If you did it, own it. Own it. Be responsible and own it. And your life will be so much easier and your road will be so much better. Hey everybody, it's me, Ryan Harris, and thanks for watching this What Had Happened Was video. Look, if you want more videos like this, I need you to like this video right now. If your parent ever tried to go to the furthest extent to make a point, leave a comment down below and let me know what that was. I'm going to read them. Look, I need you to like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.